Welcome to another episode of Here to Slay, my Slayer-only Ironman. On this account, I can only kill things if I've been assigned a corresponding Slayer task for them. I can buy ammo, runes, and food from shops, but no weapons or armor. All of my money and gear upgrades must come from the Slayer drops, and any of my non-combat skills can only be trained from the supplies that Slayer monsters drop from me, or from any XP lamps that I somehow manage to get my hands on. To make things more interesting and to prevent too much content from being locked from the account, I've allowed myself to do quests, but my total quest points must never pass my Slayer level. Despite having all these restrictions on my skills and my gear upgrades, I have my mind set on one goal. I want to kill the monster with the highest Slayer level requirement in the entire game. I want to kill the Alchemical Hydra. As I mentioned at the end of the last episode, instead of continuing my AFK task streak, I think I'm going to go back to Wilderness Slayer. I want to keep going until I get at least one Ent task, and just so I can see what it's going to look like doing Ents and how, what kind of logs I'm actually going to get and how often I'll get logs, how long it's going to take, and all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm going to stick with Wilderness Slayer until I manage to get that task. That being said, I apologize if it's been like a month since my last video, but hopefully it won't take that long. Alright, first task, Revenants. Okay, I'm going to be skipping Revenant tasks during this grind because I don't want to lose 100,000 gold every time I die, man. I know you can make a lot of money from Revenants, but I mean, you gotta pray mage against them, and I don't really have prayer potions to bring with me, so I think once I get a decent amount of prayer potions stacked up and maybe get my range level a little bit higher so I can hit a bit harder, I'll try and do these tasks, but for now, I'm gonna have to shy away from doing Revenant tasks. Spiders. Spiders are much easier. Oh yeah, and since the gargoyles were nice enough to drop me a bunch of gold bars, I'm going to be using these with the emeralds that I got in my bank to craft a nice supply of Rings of Dueling. These Rings of Dueling are going to be very nice for teleporting from low-level wilderness straight back to the Ferox Enclave, where I'll be able to use a bank, reset my stats, and use the portal in the basement to teleport right back to Edgeville and get another task. So yeah, Rings of Dueling are incredibly useful for Wilderness Slayer, so I just want to get a decent amount of them ready to go because I'm sure I'll be using quite a few during this grind. First task of the grind completed. Shout out to my boy Viking6 and all the good work that he's done. Hey, 80 magic coming in, hiding from the world in my corner of this dark dungeon. Lesser demons completed. Bears completed. Alright, next Slayer task is magic axes. Oh no. Alright, I am on my other account here. Just testing to see if I get XP. You get XP, okay. So that means I will not be able to do this task. Alright, zombies is just as easy. Zombies completed. Moss giants completed. I have 5 caskets and I was trying to save them up till I got like another 10 caskets or something before I opened them, but I realized I could actually get some decent stuff from these still. So I'm just going to open them up right now. Nope. Oh no. Are you... Oh my god. There's only one unique I have from all beginner clues, and it's that. It's already just duplicated, so... oh, there you go. That's my favorite. Oh, that's my second favorite. And that's my fourth favorite kind of casket. Alright, not lucky this time. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? What did you say? Something about fishing XP? Oh, well, thank you. Oh, is that a level? That's a level, isn't it? 28 fishing. What do I need, like 50 fishing? This is going to take way too long. Anyways, next Slayer task that everyone is excited to see is Rogues. Rogues, actually, that's nice. That's really easy. That's really quick. And more Slayer points. Oh no, I forgot. My cat's with me. I was just joking when I said I was going to get a cat so we could die together. My bad. Well, kitty. This is the end. It's been a good run together.
Rip cat.
I'm off. Don't kill Lion.
Thank you. Oh, such a nice man. Have a good day.
Oh, he slept me with 10 HP. Kitty, we survived. We survived their attack. Unfortunately, I only have 11 health left to tank another 79 kills, so don't hold your breath just yet. Rogues completed. Ice Warriors completed. Alright, Slayer task number 28 in the wilderness. Magic axes again. Okay, after thinking about this for a little bit, I think I'm going to let myself enter the magic axes hut and get that little bit of thieving XP. Thieving is a absolutely useless skill for me on this account. I can't obviously use thieving to get anything, so I think that getting a little tiny bit of XP in a dead skill like this is required in order to complete a Slayer task, so I think it's fair. Is what I would have said if it was even possible for me to get a lockpick on this account, which it's not, so don't worry, it is actually impossible for me to enter that hut now. Yay! Alright, it's the time to start taking my farming skill a little bit more seriously now. So I'm taking some of the cabbages that I grew myself. I'm going to use those to pay for, what was I going to pay for them? Tomatoes. Okay, so I can make tomatoes now. Then going over to the oak trees, I have, I think, 4 oak tree seeds, and I can protect them using only 5 tomatoes, so that's why I'm trying to make some tomatoes right now. I've got 185 bucks compost so far. I'm going to be getting more once I collect from the compost bins for this trip, but yeah, I think I'm gonna start keeping all my potatoes, try and use those to pay for the onion seeds now. Okay, I should probably get a list of all the tasks that are gonna be impossible for me to do in the wilderness. I think there's quite a decent amount of tasks that are like actually impossible for me to complete right now. Dark Warriors are not one of those though. That's gonna be nice and quick. And quick it was. Mr. Genie came to visit me while I'm in the Ferox Enclave. Surprise XP lamps are always welcome. Wilderness task number 29 completed. Okay, finally got some Ents. It's only 51. That's a very low amount. I don't know. How much can they assign? Can they assign 100 Ents at a time? I don't even know. But I'm going to try and make the best of this. I'm going to try and make the best of this one. Anyways, I think I'm going to do this hard clue first because I'm pretty sure you can get hard clues from... Can you? Actually, no, I don't think you can get hard clues from Ents. But anyways, I'm going to do this hard clue first, see if I can do it. And then I'm going to figure out how I want to kill the Ents. I don't know if I want to kill the Ents with arrows or if I want to kill the Ents with magic. I'll figure out what I think is going to be the best way. The main thing is, I think what I might do is like every couple kills, I'll bank, you know, just try and keep all the logs that I can. I mean, if a PKR kills me, he's probably not going to want to take the willow logs and like oak logs that I might be getting from the Ents, but I need to make sure I keep every single log that I can get from these guys. This is the first time I'm going to be allowed to have logs that I can actually use to train my skills on, like fire making. My fire making skill is still at 1. It has 0 XP. I'm finally going to be able to train this skill and also train construction if I want to. Fire making is going to be more important for now though, because I need this for the quests to see if I can even manage to get a black mast. So yeah, I'm going to do this hard clue. And I'm going to fail this hard clue, and I'll be back in a bit. So I decided to kill the Ents with range instead of magic because it was just going to be cheaper using bronze arrows instead of wasting runes, especially if I got killed by a PKR. It'd be very sad to lose a bunch of runes again. But anyways, I took a little while trying to find a good spot to kill these guys. The issue with Ents is once you're chopping up their trunks, trying to get some logs, if anything hits you, including another Ent or a black unicorn, which are the 2 aggressive enemies that spawn in this area, you'll just stop cutting the log. I mean, it'll keep you in the animation of cutting the trunk, but you won't get any logs anymore for some reason. So it took a little bit of trial and error to find the right spot, but I eventually found the perfect spot for doing this. There was one Ent that I could easily lure to the southwestern area of where the Ents spawn, right next to the graveyard, and safe spot him using this bunch of mushrooms. Very, very rarely did a black unicorn ever make its way all the way out here, and the zombies, I don't think I ever had an issue with the zombies actually getting to where I am, so it was a really nice spot for what I was trying to do. There you go, that's the first Ent task completed. 30 Wilderness Slayer tasks in a row. Let me just finish chopping up this trunk and I'll go take a look at how many logs I got. 338 logs now. It's not enough to get to the point that I want to get to, so I'm going to try and get a couple more Ent tasks, I think, before I move on to something else. Not Ents completed. Fishing XP. Not Ents completed. More not Ents completed. More fishing XP. Not Ents completed again. Still not Ents. Once again, not Ents. Another not Ent task. Still not Ents. Alright, next task. Venenatus. Okay. Would have much rather gotten a just a spider task. I would have rather gotten Ents, actually, Crystalia. Even better. Thank you. Casual bot just running through the wilderness. Anyways, here we go. Level 31. I can now use the adamant axe to cut the logs. I'm not sure if... Oh! Oak logs. Is that because I'm using an adamant axe? I think the better the axe I use, the better the logs I get. So if I manage to get my woodcutting up to 41 in the future, I can use the rune axe that I have, and I think I'll be able. That's when I'll be able to get like willow logs and stuff. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe I can get willow logs right now. I'm not sure. That is another wilderness task completed. Let me just finish chopping up this. Trunk, and I'll go check and see how many logs I got now. All right, so I brought the normal logs just up to under 400, and got almost 300 oak logs from that. So I think that once I start using the rune axe, I'll be getting a lot better logs. So looking forward to that. Of course, that's going to be level 41 woodcutting, which is quite far away. Gonna go grab task number 40, is it? Task number 40, yes it is. So that's going to be quite a nice amount of points. Oh, and by the way, I've been keeping up on my farming runs, obviously. As you can see, the farming level is now up to 36. I've used all the potato seeds, so I'm just using up my onion seeds now, and got some lumproot seeds and Marital seeds I'm still using up. The Maritals are going to run out soon, then I'll just move on to Harrylanders, probably the next thing. But anyways, here we go. Next Slayer assignment, wilderness task number 40. Spiders. That is going to put me well over 1,000 points. Looking forward to it. Over 1,000 Slayer points completed. No, thank you. Get it? Because it's like Anku, but I don't want them, so it's like no. Completed. Scorpion task completed, but wow, that is a very, very rare Lairen's key. It's like 1 out of 1,400. Alright, welcome to another episode of I Didn't Hit the Record Button. Oh my god. Anywho, both the beginner clue and the hard clue that I got from my past 2 tasks had to be dropped, unfortunately. I just got a Dark Warriors task after skipping 2 crappy tasks. So for the past few tasks, I've been losing more points than I'm gaining because I keep skipping stuff, but it doesn't really matter what I get in the meantime. I'm just going for end tasks anyways. Dark Warriors completed, Scorpions completed, and Green Dragons completed. Too bad this is my first time ever getting the task. Hopefully I can get this more often because compared to some of the other tasks, this one actually gives me some useful stuff. Alright, so here is the next Slayer task. Chaos Druids, nice. Okay, so Chaos Druids, I am going to kill the Elder Chaos Druids over here. The reason why I didn't do this before is because I completely forgot that there's an altar in there. So you can just keep Protect from Mage up the entire time. It's not a big deal. Anyways, before I do that, got some caskets from the past few tasks. Beginner casket is exciting as always. Easy casket is... That's kind of funny. That's pretty funny. Alright, hard casket. Am I going to get more earth runes from this? No, but I got the magic combo. I got lots of money and then magic combo. Magic combo. What is that? What's special about that again? I think does it have the same range as the longbow, but it's like it attacks 1 tick faster or something? Is that what it is? I think this is the first time I've ever actually done an Elder Chaos Druid task, and so far it's been pretty fun, you know? Just getting tossed around like a hot potato between all these guys and not being able to touch that prayer altar that's keeping me alive. Lots of fun. First Chaos Druid task completed. Lots of herbs, but nothing too special to mention. The next Slayer assignment. We're doing this again. We are doing this again. Back-to-back Chaos Druids. Alright. Hey, there it is. Finally got a Zamorak robe piece now. And that's another task completed. I don't really need to show the loot because it was pretty much just a bunch of more herbs again, but I did get both the Zamorak top and bottoms from this, so that is pretty nice. Oh yeah, and in case anyone was wondering, I did get rid of the Zamorak robe top and bottoms that I got from the Underground Pass quest, so I don't have those anymore. These are obviously from the Chaos Druids and not from the quest. Elephant task completed. Alright, got a medium casket from the Mammoths, and ended up great. And this task is, this next task is going to be just as great. Another great task completed along with another medium clue scroll. Let's get that great casket. And the medium casket. Yeah, I guess extras are always nice. 50 tasks completed, 375 points, up to over 1,200 now. Okay, here we go. The first tree planted on this account. And this is also the first time I am ever paying a basket of tomatoes. Son of a... Anyways, as I was saying, this is the first time I have ever paid tomatoes to protect an oak tree. Because, I mean, it's an oak tree. What normal account would care if it lived or died. All right, so my next task is skeletons. Okay, so skeletons, that's gonna be nice and easy, obviously, very easy task. But before I do that, there is a couple quests that I would like to get done. First of all, I want to get Sea Slug done, but that is gonna require 30 fire making. All right, last one. And there you go, level 30 fire making. So, like I said before, first quest I'm going to do is Sea Slug. There you go, 7,000 fishing XP. What are we at? Level 33 fishing now. And here we are. This is the end of the quest. Any second now. Whenever you're ready. There we are. Okay, so completed one small favor. And now, this is the real reason for doing this. 10,000, 10,000, and then I got a little lamp along the way. Another 400. Let's see what my fishing level is now. Level 40. I need 50 fishing in the long run. So still got quite a ways to go. I still need to get a lot more XP lamps somehow. But hey, I'm so much closer than I was before, so that's fine, man. That's fine. Another quick task completed. All right, next task. 38 Ents. That is a very disappointingly low number. Wow. That is horrible. That is such a low number. I mean, hey, thanks. You know, it's Ents. I'll always take Ents, but that's a very low number of them, man. God damn. All right, that is another wilderness task completed. I'll go back to the bank here and take a look at how many logs I got from this one. So from this task, I took a picture of the logs before I went into the task, obviously. And so in total, I got 290 oak logs and then 58 normal logs, which is pretty good, pretty good. I mean, you still get a little bit of oak logs for some reason, but got mostly, like almost all of them were just oak logs, which is really nice. Also, managed to get a little bird's nest as well from the task, because these guys do have a chance at dropping bird's nest when you're cutting their logs. So might as well take this guy out, see what I get. An acorn. Well, it's definitely not the best, but I mean, you know, it's more useful than getting one with the rings, so I'm happy that I got a seed at all, really, to be honest. Oh, right, and I almost forgot. I'm sure a lot of you were looking forward to these guys being used. Or maybe it was just me. I don't know. But anyways, got 14 Laren's keys that I almost forgot about here. But anyways, I'm going to be bringing one at a time out to the Laren's chest in the deep wilderness because I want the good loot. So going from the Mage Arena Bank over to Laren's chest and just bring them back. Just walking back and forth, one key at a time. Doing it this way increases my odds of losing at least one of the Laren's keys. But if I get spotted by PK with 14 Laren keys on me and I lose them all, you know, it's gonna be a little sad. So we're gonna go one key at a time, play it safe. Hopefully I don't lose any, but at least this way I'll save most of them, if not all of them. So here's the loot from the 14 Laren's keys. Nothing super exciting or interesting, just more skilling XP and money, you know, which is what I wanted from the chest anyways. In my inventory, obviously, I've already alked to the rune items, so you can see the total, like, pure cash that I got was 460k. Then got some Dragon Dart tips, which aren't really that useful. Pure Essence, let's be honest, not really that useful. Snapdragon Seeds, I'll probably get my farming level up high enough to use them eventually, so those will be good in the future, but for now, just a little bit of crafting XP and lots of smithing XP, basically, is what I got from all this. And with that, the cash tech is now over 200, which is very cool. Unfortunately, I'm about to go use some of this because I need to buy some more air and mind runes to cast a Fire Strike on the Black Demons. But, yeah, forget it. Show it before I lose it. Hey, look at that. 1,000 total level. I just leveled up in Magic, got to 81. And, yeah, look at that nice little milestone coming in. Also, this hard clue that I got, it wants me to go to the lighthouse, but I'm going to get agility XP if I run across that. So I think I'm going to do something that is going to allow me to get there without having to travel over this little passageway, because my last little Ent task boosted me up to the level that I needed. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do this. And that's Lost City completed. There we go, that's Fairy Tales Part 1 completed. Okay, and after talking to this fairy, I should now be able to use the fairy rings. And there we are. Fairy rings are unlocked on this account. This will give me access to so many more hard clue steps that otherwise I wouldn't have been able to complete. I can now teleport to Canifis without need to walk all the way there from Varrock or from using a Slayer ring charge. I can teleport right beside the Mortania farm patch, so I can actually start using that farm patch now as well. When I want to get to Mount Karulm to do some Slayer assignments, or if I want to get a task from Konar, I can use the fairy ring that's just south of the mountain. In the future for my Kraken tasks, there's a fairy ring right next to the Kraken cave, so I won't have to run all the way there from like the Gnome Stronghold or something. There's just so many useful teleports that the fairy rings unlock for me now. Unfortunately, fairy rings would not allow me to get inside here, so I will still have to drop this hard clue, but at least now I can do this step and many others without having to get agility XP and silly stuff like that. Alright, I think I'm going to end the episode here today. Although I may not have gained too much progress in terms of Slayer level or other kind of combat stats, getting the fairy rings unlocked for this account is a huge boost to my efficiency. Whether it be for my farming runs, for getting to Slayer tasks, or just general travel around to the area for trying to do hard clues and other miscellaneous stuff. And I have such easier access to so many areas in the game. I think the plan for next episode is to just do a whole bunch of Konar tasks in a row and see how many brimstone keys I can get and try and get my stock of crafting supplies up a little bit higher. Because I do have a few dragon stones and I'd really like to be able to craft them into at least a ring of wealth sometime soon, you know. But for now, I guess I'll just say thank you for watching and bye.